Welcome to another episode of the Trivia Power Hour Gaming, the show where we look at gaming secrets, Easter eggs, and trivia you want to know about. This episode is going to work a little differently from my previous ones, which were in a quiz format, and instead just give you the trivia and information in a more direct manner. This will allow me to give you even more fun facts per video without them getting too long. Let me know if you prefer this format in the comments, like the video, and consider subscribing. Also, make sure to stick around to the end, for where I'll announce what the focus of the next episode will be. But, for now, let's get right into the trivia. Today, as you know, we're looking at the Life is Strange series. Before Don't Nod made a publishing deal with Square Enix, many other publishers the studio approached with the game said they wouldn't publish the game unless it featured a male main character. Jean-Maxime Maurice, the creative director, said in a developer diary before the game's release, "Square is basically the only publisher who didn't want to change anything about the game. We had other publishers telling us to make it a male lead character, and Square didn't even question that once." This was identical to the difficulty the studio faced finding a publisher for their previous game, Remember Me, which also featured a female lead. One of the more meta pop culture references relates to the release date of Season 1, Episode 5, which came out on October 20th, 2015, which was just one day before Back to the Future Day, the day Marty travels to in Back to the Future Part 2. The lead environment artist on Life is Strange, Amory Bollandier, sorry if I butchered that, has many hidden references in Season 1. One member of the Blackwell Academy Yearbook Committee is called Amory, soda cans in Chloe's room are branded PR Amory, Chloe has a postcard from Amory in a box under her bed, and the tablet Victoria has is from the brand Amory when the textures are looked at in the game's files. The most hidden Amory, however, is in the Everyday Heroes Gallery, where a logo includes braille lettering that spells, you guessed it, Amory. A fun Easter egg can be triggered during Episode 5 while Max is trapped in the diner's bathroom and has to input a code to escape. If the player inputs the wrong combination 50 times, the door will open and Max will say,
"I'm going to make the designers pay for all these bullshit code puzzles."
One of the main ways Don't Nod referenced other properties is through license plates, including QNT MLP for Quantum Leap, BRDCHRCH for Broadchurch, TWN PKS for Twin Peaks, BRKBD for Breaking Bad, SXFTNDR for 6 Feet Under, THXFLS for The X-Files, and many, many more. A potentially more somber reference is how Rachel Amber's missing poster appears to be based on a real-life missing persons poster. Sunday Bloomberg's poster and Amber's share a similar layout, but the similarities don't just stop there. Sunday and Rachel share a dragon tattoo on their calf, as well as a star tattoo on the inside of their wrists. Both are the same height, 5'5", have hazel eyes, and went missing on the same date, April 22nd. One of the more obvious Easter eggs, but still a fun one and easy to overlook, is that at the end of the credits for the Dark Room episode, rather than saying, "Thanks for playing like normal," the text reads, "Thanks for crying." While Ashley Birch was unable to reprise her role as Chloe in Before the Storm due to the voiceover strike, she did write for the game, as well as help select the new Chloe actress, Rihanna DeVry, who did a motion capture as well. In fact, she got so into character during a particularly emotional scene taking place in the junkyard that it had to be redone, as Rihanna was so invested in the scene that she curled up on the floor, breaking contact with the censors. One tiny detail many wouldn't notice is that initially, Life is Strange was spelled with a capital I in is, but it was not capitalized in Before the Storm. As of July 2017, the original game was updated, so now both titles now match with having lowercase i's. The working title for Before the Storm was Project Dawn, and even near Episode 1's release, people were able to still find listings for Life is Strange Project Dawn on the Xbox One. This name could have been chosen as a reference to Rachel's middle name, also being Dawn. Going back to Season 1 for some more references, in the Zeitgeist Gallery, the player can look at the names of the previous winners of the Everyday Heroes contest. These winners include Jim Vonnegut, Ashley Gaddis, Kevin Puncheon, and Teddy Atwood, referencing authors Kurt Vonnegut, William Gaddis, Thomas Pynchon, and Margaret Atwood. While Season 2 is still in progress, a few little Easter eggs and nods to other indie games have already been found. In Sean's notebook, you can see a sketch of a fox and bear wearing glasses, possibly referencing Greg and Angus from Night in the Woods. On another page are the words "Ollie Ollie Oxenfree." Well, you can read the rest, next to a series of sketches of a skateboarder. This could be referencing Ollie Ollie, as well as Oxenfree. Finally, even though everyone already knew Captain Spirit would connect to Season 2 at some point, you do get a little reference to Chris and his family in Episode 1. While exploring the woods, there is a picnic table with various carvings in it, including the name Charles, Emily, and Chris. This would have been done before Chris's mother passed away. When asked about the choice to move away from their established characters from Season 1 and Before the Storm, lead writer Jean-Luc Cano and co-director Michael Koch seemed to feel pretty confident moving on and leaving those characters in the hands of the fans. Everyone loved Max, Chloe, Rachel from Before the Storm, but their story, it's done, said Koch in an interview with IGN. We three have nothing more to tell. We don't want to. Other people will do it, and it's okay. There is a lot of fan fiction, and that's perfect. When the audience appropriates those characters, it's the most wonderful thing when you create something. It's perfect. But for us, we have nothing more to do. Take them and do whatever you want. It was really difficult, said Cano, because we had the pressure not to disappoint fans. Not to make something, we didn't want to disappoint fans, but we also want to... I think about a lot of stuff. You know Joss Whedon? He had this really good quote. Give the audience what they need, not what they want. Thanks for watching this episode of the Trivia Power Hour Gaming. Next episode, we'll be taking a look at Persona 5, so subscribe to make sure you don't miss it. In the meantime, you can check out some of my other videos you may have missed for even more gaming trivia I know you'll like.